Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laurent. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Season 1, Episode 4. Why did I say his name like that? Like, you know, Daryl Dixon, being mad about it? No, I'm not mad, and I'm not mad at this show, and I'm really appreciating this show. Each time, you know, I'm saying it to you, as you can hear with my beautiful accent. I'm French, so each time I'm almost beginning these reaction videos about The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, by telling you that if you want, you know, the sides, the opinion of someone French about how they are treating France and French people into this show, you are at the right place. And if you want also to have maybe explanations about references that you can't understand, like I saw that during the editing of the previous episode, that they put a lot of references that only French people can understand, and I think that it's great, you know, it's also a way to respect us, and I truly appreciate that. Like, for example, why that pigeon was named Zizou, why I think it was the crazy musician, you know, he said, "Where is Brian? Brian is in the kitchen." If you want to have the explanations about these jokes, you know, these references, go check my video, you know, the one that I made for the last episode. I'm gonna put it, you know, into the eye. I'm gonna put also the links for the playlist that I made for my reaction videos, you know, about The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, but also about The Walking Dead, the original show, and Fear the Walking Dead, which is gonna be back soon, at the end of this one, for the second part of the final season, just in case you can be interested by that. But yes, each time, you know, I'm beginning these reaction videos about this spin-off by telling you that as a French person, I feel respected, you know, with this show. Okay, we can have some clichés moments, okay, the fact that it's only old French names, you know, some little clichés and all, but there are really details in comparison of the efforts that they are making to respect us. The big one being the fact that they are hiring real French people to play French people, and believe me, it's so rare in US shows that I was really worried about it, you know, anxious about it before beginning this show. And they hired a really great casting again. Madame Genet, you don't know it, but you're gonna love this character. I think that you're gonna love to hate her because, you know, she's presented as a villain, she's searching for Daryl because he ruined her experiences. She's making experiences, you know, on dates with that doctor, and she seems to have an organization which is ruling in France. I said it, it's a little weird for me, that idea, the fact that she's ruling really in all France. Like, when it was into The Walking Dead and we had villains like Negan, the governor, and all of them, they were ruling, you know, they were the kings into a certain area, but for example, they never said that the governor, Negan, they were ruling in all California, all Texas, you know, an entire state. Like, right there to say that Madame Genet, she's ruling into the entire France, it means a lot, you know, like, good job, really good job. But yes, that actress, I love her so much that I cannot wait to see really more of her, to have real confrontations between her and Daryl. Like during the last episode, I think that it was during the last one, we had a real moment, a real scene, long scene with her and Kojon. And that was cool because, you know, she showed, even during that little moment, the fact that she can be really intense, that woman, and oh, I love her, so I cannot wait to see more of her. We had, during the previous episode, also Paris, and that was cool. They made a lot of good moments in Paris, for example, into the cemetery and stuff like that. That was good references. We discovered also all of this new group of people. And we had also a big reveal I still don't know what to think about it, you know, that big reveal about the fact that Quinn was Isabelle's former boyfriend, the fact that he's also Laurent's dad, meaning that Isabelle's sister slept with Quinn. For me, really during that moment I was like, you're lying. You're lying, you want to make Isabelle suffer, you want to have a personal revenge because she left you behind, so that's the only thing that you found, you know, as a revenge to lie about it. Because for the memories that we had with Isabelle and her sister, we saw that they were really close and it was almost like they had only each other, you know, into their lives. So to imagine that Lily, Isabelle's sister, could have betrayed her by sleeping with her boyfriend, that she wouldn't have said anything about it, implying that maybe that's why she didn't say that she was pregnant, like, I don't know. I think that it's bringing to the show a drama thing, which is really not necessary, because we don't need to have a dad for Laurent, like, we don't need one for the character, Laurent's character, his development, all of that. I mean, the development of the character, not the development of the boy, but you understand what I mean. I don't think that it's necessary for him to have a dad. He was raised, you know, by nuns and all of that. I don't think that it's important, you know, also for the symbolic of it, you know, all of the thing about Laurent being the messiah and all, and also Daryl, who can play the father figure. For the symbolic, for the development of the character, for the story, I don't find that necessary for Laurent to have a dad. For really what it means for the story and for the characters, it brings a lot of drama, and I don't think that it's necessary neither. And for the mood of the show also, I don't know, it's bringing a weird mood vibe to this show, which was a lot about, for sure, the dead, Laurent being maybe the messiah with what happened with his mother when he was born, all of that, something happening with his blood, the fact that Madame Genet, she's making experiences on deaths, like it's a lot of things around that, which is really important, which is really interesting, which is really the main theme, you know, in fact the main story, narrative arc of this show. We have already things, you know, about Laurent, his character, about Isabelle, her character, with their backgrounds, you know, with the fact that the kid, he wants to be normal, with the fact that Isabelle, she had a rough past. Like, to bring that in addition of it, really, I don't think that it's necessary. And see, the mood is weird, like, it's a little too soap, you know, like a soap show and stuff like that for me. So we'll see what they're really gonna do with it. I was surprised, you know, by that decision made by the writer, so I'm really waiting to see, okay, now that you created that, you know, now you need to do something with it. Like, it's big, so what are you gonna do with it? And is it really gonna be on the dramatic path, you know, and for that I'm not a fan of the idea, or are you gonna use it for something else that I can't imagine now, and maybe I can be interested by that, like, why not? We'll see. For now, we have Daryl, who ran away because, you know, Caudron and his men were attacking the place where they were all. Laurent, who ran away also because he discovered the truth. I'm not even sure of what he discovered, what he understood of the conversation between Daryl and Isabelle. And clearly, this boy is sweet, he's truly sweet. But he's also really naive about the world and all of that, about the dead, about all of what is happening. It's a little too much and it's a little creepy also how he's acting. Really, like, he's a messiah. Each time, you know, that I'm singing on screen, I'm thinking about Judith. Like, they're around the same age. Take Judith at the same place, you know, than this boy. And really, Judith is gonna be like... you know, like, I have to take care of everything, like the dead, like, really, you know, it's really not the same thing, the same kids, and I have to admit that I'm more, you know, a Judith girl than a Laurent's girl for how he's acting and all. At some point, the kid needs to discovers the truth not only about his life and all, but also about the world, how it is and all. And in a way, I cannot wait for that to happen because I think that it can be a big evolution for this character, and it can be interesting really to see how he's gonna evolve and all after that. I want to see it. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes earlier, with 1 day of advance, and with an extended reaction part. I don't think that I'm gonna put 4 reaction parts for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, meaning that you only have to subscribe to the level 2 if you're interested only by this show. It means €5. I don't know how many it is into your country, but it's €5. And it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. That's why I'm making these advantages for you on it. Because, yes, my Patreon is the best way to support me if you want, if you can. It can be truly, truly appreciated and useful. If you want and if you can. Let's go for this episode. Ah! We saw you falling. You're at the same place? I don't understand. How can you be at the same place? The kid ran away, but he didn't go under the thing like you, like... Or is it a nightmare? You're gonna think that it's because of the fact that you prayed, but it's truly because of your blood, you know, like they didn't care about you. Ah, but it was a dream! But Daryl doesn't know about how Laurent was born and all of that. So for Daryl, it's truly because he prayed. She doesn't know Rory is the American. You're gonna talk about Laurent?
Il a une destinée. Non, c'est vrai. Il existe vraiment.
You're there and you know about him. I didn't know if she knew about him. She didn't know where he was.
J'ai entendu parler d'un garçon très spécial, de Lourdes. Il parle de sa naissance comme d'un miracle. Je sais que c'était une rumeur, une fable imbécile, laquelle vous aviez tous désespérément envie de croire.
Oh, you're gonna be interested by that story.
Qui vous ont accordé leur confiance.
That boy.
Il ne faut pas ça.
Je l'aime tellement. I love her so much.
Les faibles, les soumis, les crédules. Ce sont les gens de votre espèce qui nous ont mis dans ce merdier.
I don't know for the translation, but it was really brutal how she said it. It was shit like you who put us into that mess, you know, the word translation really.
Il leur donne de faux espoirs. C'est une maladie qu'il faut éradiquer.
Hop. Love you. Enfin.
Oh. And where are the others? The boy, the nun. I'm gonna go to him right now. Les guerriers, they want the boy. They want Laurent, what? Hey, Laurent. Laurent is our hope. We must go to them. How do I find room anywhere? You're lost? Yeah. C'est par là. Comme, yeah.
Let them! They're gonna be stressed, he said. He wants to save his pigeons! Let me my pigeons, he said.
Ils vont être délicieux, tes pigeons.
He's one of the best! Like, I love this actor so much!
Free. Let them free.
I can cry! I know that we don't know this character, but I love this actor so much that I wanted to keep him! Why? We could have kept him. He wants to free her.
Adieu, camarade.
Goodbye, comrades. But you know, it's not the usual goodbye. Goodbye, it's au revoir. If you're saying adieu, it's goodbye for good. Oh, I can. Oh! No, I wanted to kill this actor, but this character also. No!
I'm sure he's fine. Smart kid. He's running, he's hiding.
He doesn't know Paris. Where would he go?
I have an idea.
To the party place, maybe? The Eiffel Tower. It changed a lot. It's pretty well done for what is around, you know? The Eiffel Tower itself, we can see its fake. A lot of deaths. He can see you? I'm sure that Daryl guessed, you know, that you were right there. Now is the time to confirm that they don't care about him. Where is he? Good call. I can truly see you! Oh no! And these ones, how did they know where to find you? This one can't talk.
On m'avait dit que c'était la fête avec Laïssa.
Meaning that you know that she was a party girl. She knows where you're coming from.
Ça se voit que t'es juste une putain de petite voleuse. What is it?
Ah.
I know this Laurent.
Un carambar! Do you have that kind of candy, you know, in your country? It's a caramel one
Can't believe you never
with
had
jokes written in it.
Looks a bit old. My father.
You're a smart lad.
You guessed that.
How did you figure that out?
She said my father was brave. He went away to fight the hungry ones. That he was a hero for France.
That is a bit
She
of a
lied.
stretch. But I did save you from the ones at the tower, didn't I?
I didn't see you there.
Uh-huh.
Now you're safe.
Am I?
I want for lost time. Isabelle will join us. Look at together, see?
Because the kid is here.
Et c'est pour toi? Le style de fille que t'étais avant? She very bad girl. Ask-moi quoi de what's with the boy.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Qu'est-ce qu'il cherche avec le garçon?
Je t'emmerde.
The translation was not great. Was not great. He said je t'emmerde, meaning fuck you. That translation